Part 2 matter, I don't think we can take it up.
Yes,
Today, that's it.
it's already noted by the court master that 14th of June.
14th of
June.
November.
Oh, sorry. November.
Yes.
Supplementary list for admission item number 3.
Tuntun Chiang Mai. Yes, I think somebody yesterday it came up, no? I think some not well or something like that.
Yes.
Maybe she's not well then. Huh? Okay. Next week, correctly. Since no one is present for the appellant, this again on so and so.
10-11. Daily list for orders item number 1.
Babul Hussain. What is this, Babul Hussain?
My lord, in this case, what has happened, my lord? Your lordship had granted bail to the accused during the proceedings of the court. But when the order was or dictation was over, it was brought to the notice of the court that notice to the informant under the POCSO Act was not sent. And accordingly, notice was sent to the informant.
Yeah.
My lord, it was received, the police have confirmed it. But in spite of notice, since the informant has not sought to appear, your lordship has appointed an amicus curiae by senior Mr.
Oh.
Sir.
I'm good.
Now the informant is also there, and your lordship has also appointed an amicus curiae.
Informant also present. You are appealing for the informant.
Yes, my lord. So, my lord, it is for consideration of the bail again, and now the bench has also changed. So I have to start from scratch again.
Let us not do today
Yes, my lord. Your lordship may fix it.
because he also is coming for the first day. He also will. Have you given a copy to him?
We have to serve him, but I don't know whether
Yes, I
yes.
have copy.
You have got a copy.
But he is honest student.
Okay, okay, very good. Because he is appearing for the first time. And what about you?
Lordship, we have filed an objection.
We have filed an
Yes.
objection. That you have received a copy. That
Yes, yes, but hearing was concluded.
I see.
But again, I have to start from scratch, my lord.
Correct. Mm.
Actually, basically the ground was, my lord, for consideration of the bail is that the DNA medical report says that I am not the father of the victim's child. And there are no other.
Are you prepared? Otherwise, what do you say?
Lordship, I am prepared. I am
Huh?
ready, sir.
Well, what do you say about it?
Lordship, as per the DNA report, the expert is not cross-examined. And apart from this, DNA report is a corroborative evidence. So, Lordship, as per Supreme Court guidelines, a case cannot be decided on the basis of DNA.
My lord, may I respond to it in short? My lord, so far the judgment relied by the learned session judge that DNA report cannot be conclusive, which my learned friend is obviously referring. That judgment was that other evidence were all pinpointing to the guilt of the accused. There, the DNA was not done. That's why the Supreme Court held that in absence of the DNA report also, when the other evidence are telling of the incident, then no DNA is necessary in that case. And secondly, your lordship will see
Yes, yes.
so that DNA report is not conclusive, is my lord, to interpret in that way will be wrong. Your lordship will kindly see and so far that non-examination of the expert who had given that opinion. When this DNA report was exhibited, there was no objection. And since no objection was raised by the
What is that DNA report?
yes, page 51, your lordship will find the DNA report.
Page 51.
Yes, my lord. 51 and 52 is the result.
Lordship, may I pray, my lord, since Jahan is dealing with the matter,
Oh,
let the matter be taken up in the coming week, your lordship.
My lord,
Because I was not aware of this development, your lordship. I have got the copies, my lord, but regarding the
but I
DNA
will not
report and
make
all.
submission which will require detailed preparation and all. We will be very cryptic. It is only for consideration of the bail. Prima facie, your lordship has to be satisfied. We can't be the deciding factor of the bill. Your lordship has to decide it. So if for points which require deliberation of Mr. Jahan or any other counsel, your lordship will adjourn the matter, but your lordship will kindly look into the DNA report at page 51. Your lordship will find the liquid of so-and-so, who is the victim, collected by doctor, then dried blood in of so-and-so, liquid blood of so-and-so. This is, my lord, the child, dried blood of so-and-so, so-and-so, then 5 is the Babulali, the accused, and so-and-so. Now the result your lordship will find at page 52.
This number 1 is a victim.
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
Number 1 is a victim.
yes, ma'am.
We are dealing with POCSO matter. You
PW6 Bhaben Orang, PW7 Jiten Mura. Then PW8 Dr. Manjeet, PW9 Pokulla Ganju. PW10 Kohendra Ganju. PW11 NJ Doctor. PW12 Joseph so-and-so. Not that much. Everybody is saying, your lordship, one Babul Mora has informed them. There's a quarrel, then the presence of accused person, but the evidence of Babul Mora is not there.
The person who had stated about the incident, they were not examined. They are also present. Only the evidence of PW1 father is there. But there are some delay also.
father was he present? Eyewitness?
No. The two persons who were present, they were not examined.
Then what is the basis of conviction?
Conviction on the basis of PW1 man lordship. And the dead body was found
Where?
in the house of the accused.
Oh, then that's the whole problem. Then you have to explain how somebody will come and die. See, like, for example, in Jyotinga,
In fact, in
Jyotinga, the birds come and
yes.
come, yeah, so we don't know, still unexplained. So human being coming to your house and dying,
some quarrel took according
and
to
then you have to explain, then you have an
this
explanation to do.
accused
if-
person took the victim, Lord.
Ah.
Loss in theory might be there. I have not gone through the judgment.
If somebody comes in your house and he dies, then the onus is on you to explain, unless you say I was not there.
logic, but 302, whether it is a 302 or
Lordship, there are confessional statement, para 32 of the judgment.
Oh,
The confessional statement of the accused shows that on the faithful night,
confessional statement made to whom? Confession made to whom?
magistrate maybe, magistrate has been examined. as
Oh,
PW11.
magistrate.
PW11, might not?
164 confessional statement.
Yes.
Then Bijita, you are in a difficult wicket now. Because if the person dies in your house, and if you have made a confessional statement, and which is not been, see, in that confessional, unless it is, unless you can show serious infirmity, the magistrate also examined. Who is let us see the confessional statement. Page 72. Any infirmity? Raju Mora. Accused person has got no injury, mark on his body. I have asked detail. No mark. No minute. I have inquired from what is your age? I have got how many hours you were at the police? About 17 hours. No threat. I am feeling guilty of my act. And it is was recovered. He was hit on the head.
Yes, my lord. Scissor witnesses are there.
Stick.
Yes.
I then
Patel.
hit Mintu in the head and hands with a stick used for plastering lime, which was lying nearby. They were drinking together or something like that.
Actually, the
Yes.
allegation is that the deceased had stolen his mobile, some, they are a very young persons, 20, 24, some group of people are there, lordship. Then allegation is that he had PW1 had seen his son previous night. And at that time, he was also with the deceased accused, all went there. PW1 father also found him there. But at that time, there was nothing there that some they had injured person, but they return again in the house of the deceased. Those some, it's a little bit here and there, lordship. Some things are this way, some are that way. What I found in this case, lordship. Facts are a little bit. If the father sees his son in an injured condition, his first reaction is to at least to inform others or to try to take him to the hospital, etc. Lordship. But those things were not done by the father, lordship.
Then see, confessional statement is there. Yes. Okay. Dead body, page 18. Lacerated one over front temporal abrasion. Dead body. I then hit Mintu in the head and hands with a stick. Lacerated abrasion, right shoulder, stomach, right shoulder, bruise. These 2, 3, 4 have not been examined. Witness.
Yes,
They have not been
records,
examined.
yes, madam. Babu Karmoka should have been examined. He only informed.
Anyway, that
Lordship, yes.
information, see, information about certain thing, that fine. But then it must be able to, that lack of those lacuna must be of such nature that there can be a reasonable doubt,
Yes.
create a reasonable doubt.
They were all along present.
Correct. But then your body was found in your house.
But
Had the body been found in somebody else's house, that's a different thing. You have no responsibility to explain.
that is also why someone will get inside his house below his bed, lordship.
Therefore,
Although yes, confession is
correct. Therefore, they have been below his bed. Someone, he will not come. Somebody will not kill.
his evidence is that he had found in the morning he saw his body. What happened during that night? because the incident took place previous night, early hours.
It is, therefore, it is humanly not possible not to notice if somebody's dead body is brought and kept in your bed.
His evidence is that he, at that time, some quarrel taken place, that part is there.
Then,
But whether because of only that he had died, or whether it's 304 or 30.
everything need not be recorded, tape recorded. Which is a very natural inference. You admitted he was with you. You also admitted
were
there was a
sleeping together.
quarrel. Quarrel means violence. What kind of violence? It may be, oral quarrel, huh? Or it may be a physical quarrel also. Now that he has been found dead in your house, under your bed. Now, when you say quarrel, therefore it indicates there is nothing. What else? What could be the natural? Is there any other possibility, natural possibility of that person being killed by somebody else and kept in your house bed?
Keeping
And-
part is different, Lordship,
Huh?
but involvement of other two persons, that cannot be. the
Other
same
two
as
persons
this.
is for you to decide, because in your house who will come. Unless you say that they were, I don't know, they were quarreling, I left, I slept.
That part is there.
Huh?
He
Then
came
who was
inside.
that? Did he mention anybody else who had quarreled?
In the next morning, he saw the person.
Correct. What is his stand? Let us see. Have you made any statement?
Confessional
313.
statement, yes, sir.
Apart from confessional statement, under 313, has he made any statement? No. What is his statement made under 313?
Nothing, your lordship, no explanation.
Examination of the accused person, page 29.
It is total denial.
Only false, false, false.
I have nothing to say, I have nothing to say, I have nothing. How can you say I have nothing to say when it was found in your false, false? Do you have anything to say? I am innocent. How can you say that when the evidence against you? And has it been pointed out that he made a
Confessional statement.
confessional statement?
Yes.
Where is it? Question number?
Question number 10.
PW2, Joseph, he stated on, he was working the Khumtal police on that morning, you from there last night. And this is so and so, you also informed the so and so, so and so. After it came to the sketch map, he prepared inquest, seized gunny bag as a registered criminal case. Confessional, he got your statement recorded in the court, he also statement verbally recorded false.
Lordship, may take it up on 26, Lordship. At the fixed item, Lordship.
Okay, you because see apparently because see the what goes against you is that no the false circumstances against you, unless you can argue that yes there are still loopholes which will render this circumstantial evidence against you, and you have to mention about the confessional statement. What appears to be against you is number one, that the body was found in your house under your bed. Number two, you made a confessional statement. That appears to be the evidence on which basis the learned trial court has convicted you. So you try to go into that, okay. But this is a part to matter, na? So we don't have to write anything. Yes. Any other matter? No. Yes, madam, you are yes. Which matter is that? Item number?
Pardon, Your Honor. Your Honor, item number 3, it was firstly taken, can't reach, Your Honor.
Tapit, no.
No.
Item number 3 means which
Part
one?
1.
Supplementary list, criminal appeal with an criminal eye.
Okay, it was fixed on 10th of.
Your Honor, it was an, then
Thanks for today,
kindly
Your
take the
Lordship.
matter.
Yesterday, her. Julia made
Yesterday.
a submission.
Okay.
Today I am come, but I can't able to reach. I am sitting here. I thought that item number 1 and 2 is going. So your Lordship kindly took the matter.
Tuntun
Chiang Mai.
Tuntun Changmai.
So brief of the case is that, Your Honor, is a, may I? Brief of the case is that the accused means that the convicted is a, means a ASB person, means is a employee of electricity board. And in course of, there's a stealing of electricity, and during the course of investigation, he approached the victim house. A victim is, according to the matter, is a 12-year-old age. Okay, then after, where